So they say that Zamasu is not very good on a hero slash, a team with hero. So basically we're going to run him on Mono Tech to see if Zamasu can find viability outside of the standard villain team. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're going to take on the Cells event. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Now, yeah, we're just going to see if Zamasu can sustain on this team. Funny thing is I actually haven't personally tried it, so I really don't know if he can. So it'll be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy, by the way. And yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Just, yeah. All right, let's go. Anyways. Nanika! Nani? Okay. So it's been a while since I've done the event. I'll probably turn around and do it again because I've been meaning to do a all villains or, excuse me, all female team. So that'll be something I do as well. So for starters, I hate on Frieza a lot. I do, just because I don't really like the way his passive works, but he's still a very good unit. If you guys haven't seen it, the Gaming Claw and I did a video where we talk about the top tech units, which I'll actually link down below in the description for you guys to check out. We talk about a lot of these guys. That being said, Vegito, I'll let you attack him and hopefully you take him out, but I will get this in God Tank, so get a little bit of a mini damage test here. Let's see what he does here on Japan. It would do a lot more though if I sent him towards the agility unit, but okay, it's fine. Yeah, see, Frieza still hits pretty hard. A little bit of that was due to Vegito, but still, he still hits pretty hard. Damn, Vegito, you can't take out anybody, can you? Whose Gotenks is this? I don't know whose this is. I think it's mine. Yeah, it is mine. Okay. Hey, Trunks. I really love this Trunks. He's really, really good. But why? But why, as Dr. Blick would say, but why? Okay, you can do that. I'm just going to kind of go a little faster. I'm taking a little longer than I like to run anyway. Ten key. Still hit pretty much as hard, but that being said, it was on an AGL unit where the other one wasn't on an AGL unit. I've got this guy to max super attack because you can farm his super attack up as well with that strength Super Saiyan. I don't want to call it false Super Saiyan Blue because it's not really what it's called. The Super Saiyan Rage. Oh, Frieza has his passive. Nice. Oh, and this is one of the things I was going to say. Zamasu lowers your allies that are good characters, basically the super units like Vegito, Gotenks. He doesn't affect Frieza, but the good characters, he lowers their attack by 10%. But one thing I was going to say is that with Vegito basically gives them such a buff that it cancels that out. So that's an interesting dynamic. And, if you keep him paired with Vegito, which I'm not going to do here because I really want to get that block. Actually, I will. If you keep him paired with Vegito, it shouldn't be much of a problem, to be honest, which is something I was interested in. So basically, Vegito didn't really get much weaker by this. I don't think he got any weaker. I think he got 10% stronger. Or 15% stronger, excuse me. I'm not good at math, but you get what I'm saying. So if you keep Zamasu with him, I mean, you have a viable usage for him. He's still like the third hardest hitter in the game. So, or fifth hardest, something like that. He also didn't take much damage back either. Okay, let's just go ahead and get rid of this guy because now they're just kind of taking a little longer than I want them to. Is that 11? No, that's definitely not 11. I thought it would be. Okay, so after this you fight the Tech Cell, and then he goes STR. The cool thing about Trunks is that each of these super attacks, they stack on his attack, and he gets like 50% up to 5 turns, or 6 turns, I think is what it is. It stacks 6 times, so it's pretty cool. He also hits pretty hard normally. He's not really showing it here, but he does. I really like Trunks. I think he's one of the best tech units you can run. Probably not top 5, but, well, of course not top 5, but definitely top 10. I will heal again because I am playing dangerously. Dangerously. I really want the seal. I want the seal, so I'm sorry. I'm going to break the Zamasu Vegito combo. It is kind of ironic that I want to keep Vegito and Zamasu together, as far as like their history goes, but it is what it is. So all things considered, it isn't that bad. I mean, Zamasu is working pretty well. He is another generic tech unit. What I mean by that is most tech units just hit really, really hard. I mean, tech has like 3 of the top 5 hitters in the game, and Goku, LR Goku, which I don't actually have on Japan, Zamasu, and God Tanks, so they have a lot of hard hitters, and most of them do that, which kind of sucks. He's another generic one of those guys, but still, that being said, he's totally worth it. I think that this is pretty much the optimal or the best tech team you can run. And you also, that doesn't mean that you can't change these units out for something you prefer to run as opposed to some of these units. It just kind of just depends what you have, of course, and what you like to use. Gotenks just casually does all that, right? Just casually. And Trunks is hitting for 70k on a normal attack. I'm also not playing very well. I haven't been playing very well in this video at all. Okay, that should take him out. I think Gotenks will actually take him out, actually, as a matter of fact. Yeah, he does. Okay, so we're on to STR Cell. I'm not really trying. Cell is one of the easier events that has come out in a long time. The problem with Trunks' passive, though, or his stacking, is that every time I kill the opponent, it resets. So his attack boost resets. So Zamasu in this scenario is not good. He is weakening my characters by 10% because he didn't spawn with a character that can avoid it. I'll give you the 11 key. Oh, you only need 1, which is good. You're going to attack me a heap of times, so how about I just do this, because I don't want to take all of his attacks. They'll probably kill me. One of them will probably assuredly be a super attack as well. I mean, my Gotenks is so super powered. I mean, 10% is such a minor thing. He's still, yeah, 10% doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because, I mean, the Fierce Battle Link cancels that out in and of itself. So, like, you know, he's not going to hit. Look at this. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Zamasu runs perfectly fine on tech. I knew I would get super attack. And besides, it doesn't affect Frieza, if that means anything to you. Speaking of Frieza, there he goes. Can I get... But yeah, if anybody tells you that Frieza cannot, or excuse me, Zamasu is not good because he can't be on a tech team, tell them that they're crazy and link my video to them. Shameless plug, but no, that's the seriousness of it. It's like, as you see here as evidence, this unit is running perfectly fine here. Go ahead and heal all you want. I'm just going to take the damage right back. He's going to come back next turn, I think, with Gotenks again, and I should win. It'll be Never mind. Jeez, Gotenks, you hit so hard, man. That's going to hit really hard. Yeah, that hit really hard. I was going to say that it will come back with Bardock, but I didn't get a chance because I got hit like super freaking hard. I have been playing really sloppily, so it's not really the game's fault or anything like that. I've just been playing carelessly. I probably could have done this with like half the items, if that, maybe less. Ah, dang it. I was hoping they wouldn't fill in, but it's okay. He's still going to go down. He's going to heal here, but it's only going to be for like 400k. It's like he's going to get 2 attacks straight to the face that are going to hit harder than that. Maybe not Gotenks because he is going to get 10 key. But yeah, oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, Zamasu's perfectly fine. On tech, honestly, Zamasu isn't that much of a detriment. They don't want you to run him on like a team that's not villains because he weakens your hero cards, but I've said this so many times in the video, I'm not going to keep saying it. As you see here, he's perfectly fine. It's not even that big of a deal. 10% is not a big deal because you already have other tech units that hit incredibly hard. So with all these units doing the same thing at hitting hard, it doesn't matter. But you know, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new. We do this all the time. And that was your showcase for Merge Zamasu. I've already kind of showcased Trunks a little bit, so I'll be back with some more stuff. I think the next video I'll do will be like that female video, and then I'll come back with my STR team. I haven't used Mono STR in a while, so we'll be back. But I hope you enjoyed. Catch you guys later. Peace.